Welcome to the history of the cinema.
The movie's starting. The story of the cinema begins in the late 1890s. Most early films were shown as part of a travelling theatre program and would only be a few seconds long, showing parts of everyday life. From people walking around their garden to a train arriving at a station. It's really not that exciting, but audiences at the time loved it.
Is that magic?
In the next few years, movies became longer, had a story, and even got a splash of colour. By the 1930s, the cinema was the bee's knees.
Shh.
Sorry. Oh, for working class people, movies of the make-believe became a distraction from all of the terrible things that were happening at the time, like the war and the Great Depression. There's no place like the movies. Back then, a movie ticket only cost 5 cents, or a nickel, which is why some of the first cinemas were known as Nickelodeons. Nickel, 5 cents, and Odeon, the Latin word for theatre. Over time, cinemas became extravagant. The movies got sound, and seats got, well, comfier. Thousands of moviegoers went to the cinemas. Rain, hail, or shine. It's why these early days are often called the golden age of cinema. But in the 1950s and 60s, television came along, and everything changed.
K-Tel's amazing new patty
People
stacker.
started staying home and watching their TV.
Depending on desired thickness.
So the cinemas were forced to make the patrons an offer they couldn't refuse. Drive-in cinemas became a thing, screens got wider, and multiplexes, which had multiple movies playing at once, started popping up all over the world.
Since then, the cinema business has been pretty steady, with or without the war.
That was until streaming came along.
Thanks to the 200 streaming services available worldwide, it's never been easier to watch a blockbuster from home. It led to the death of DVD shops and a dip in movie ticket sales. And then came COVID. Yeah, it probably goes without saying, 2020 wasn't the best year to go to the movies. In fact, it was the first time in 25 years that no movie made more than $500 million.
I'm going old school on his butt.
Warner Brothers made the big decision to send all of its 2021 movies straight to streaming.
Whoa!
And to some, it looked like the beginning of the end for cinemas. Of course, this could just be a weird year. Or two. Alohomora. And some reckon once COVID settles down, everything will be awesome. But others say this is a bigger trend, and we could start to see cinemas disappear. While the future is foggy, a lot of people agree there's nothing like seeing a movie on the big screen.
Oh, well, it would be good if you weren't talking the whole